going on, guys? It is October 17th, 2023. Got into not a whole lot today, a little bit of odds and ends here and there. Shot a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I have a sump pump I want to show you guys that Bomgies sent me. They contacted me asking if I wanted to try out one of their pumps. Gave me a few to choose from, and I said, yeah, I'll take the sump pump. So it's a 1/6 horsepower, decent. I'm going to use it primarily just for my tankless flushing. I like to keep a pump specifically for that. I have another sump pump on here for pumping out crawls or basements or something like that, but this one I'm going to use primarily for my flushing duties. And then at the end of the video, we're going to pick a winner for the Toptes combustible gas leak detector, the pocket style one. So watch till the end for that, guys. But yeah, let's see what I got into today. What's going on, guys? So we have the Bomgies Utility Pump here. Bomgies emailed me, asked me if I wanted to check out a couple of their pumps. I said sure, send one over. Picked out the utility pump, and we're going to test it out. So I think it's a decent little pump, but we're going to put it to the test. I plan on using it a lot for tankless flushing, and we'll see. So we're, like I said, Bomgies Utility Pump. It's got an 18-month warranty, 1/3 horsepower, 2,250 gallons per hour, and it's 115 volts. That equals out to 37.5 gallons per minute. So this thing really flies. You know, so far looks like a good packaging. We'll go through a couple things on here. Automatically turns on and off to prevent monitoring. Corrosion resistant thermoplastic for long time use. It's got a built-in automatic thermal overload, and it has a filter at the bottom. That thermoplastic is very important when you talk about doing vinegar flushes, because vinegar really eats up metal, so you want to make sure something's gonna stand up. But you could use this pump for anything, really. I mean, you could pump it, use it to pump your basement out, crawl space, pool tarp, anything where you can use a sump pump. This thing will work for you. So, yeah, I see a picture there of them using it in a basement. But we're gonna open it up. It comes nicely packaged here. We're gonna get all that off and see. Yeah, there's a lot of plastic on this thing, like I said, which is really nice. Not a whole lot of metal at all. We have a 1-inch male adapter there, and a real long cord here, nice handle. And this right here will go from 1-inch male pipe thread, and I dropped it on the ground, 1-inch male pipe thread to 3/4 hose. And it's got a little flapper style check valve in there, so any of your liquid that you pump out when the thing cuts off doesn't come rushing back. So that will go right on top there. And that will, I'm probably going to keep that permanently installed on there. Don't really have anything I need to hook 1-inch up for. So like I said, any crawl spaces that I do, I have a separate pump for that. So this one will get a lot of use just out of tankless flushing. But yeah, it seems like a good pump overall. Seems pretty sturdy. It's got a nice, decent weight to it. There's the filter on the bottom they're talking about, so you prevent sucking up any debris or anything like that. So nice long 10-foot cord here to get you out of anything that you drop this thing into. And then down here in the box, you got Teflon and some instructions. Probably should be putting that Teflon on this here, so I'm going to pull that back off there. Put the Teflon tape on the 1-inch male threads, and then screw that back on just for a good solid seal. Alright, we are here. This is a bucket full of vinegar, and we are flushing. That is a Bosch Green Star. We're actually flushing just the tankless side on it. Tankless domestic hot water side, I should say. So we're going to let this thing pump and do its thing. It's kind of loud, but that's to be expected for a 1/3 horsepower pump. Nice steady stream coming out of this thing. No issues that I can see whatsoever with it. Should be a pretty decent pump for flushing. A lot better than the pump they give you in one of those little cheap kits. Yeah, so decent pump. All right, guys, if you're interested in getting one of those pumps, I'm going to put a link down in the description. If you use the link, there might be some discount there. You can check out all their pumps, really. They have a transfer pump, a septic pump, all kinds of pumps, really. This one works really good. They have different horsepower ratings for this one also. So just in case you need like a 1/6, I think they might have a 1/5 or something like that. Just check them out. Whatever pumps you want, they probably have. So, but all right, guys, let's move on. Dang. So much for an easy maintenance this morning. It's like mouse shit all over it. God damn. Well, that's a little better. Hit her with some coil cleaner. Alright, that's a lot better. This air handler's in pretty rough shape. What is this? It's stuck in there. Drain pan's pretty rusty. All right, guys, no matter if you're doing an air conditioning maintenance or a heating maintenance, you want to make sure the coil's clean, whether it's a refrigeration coil, a heating coil, any kind of type of coil. Make sure they're clean, because it restricts airflow, and the homeowner's breathing all that stuff in. So you want to make sure it's good and clean. But yep, let's move on to the next one. All right, we got a Well McLean Model 80, 750,000 BTUs. Got a leak from a circulator, and we have a oil-fired power flame burner. I just did turn it on for the first time this year. We're gonna go over it, we're gonna see how it's running. Alright, doing a quick combustion test on it before we get started. 81% efficient. 6% O2. 67 parts per million of CO. This thing sooted up last year, but it doesn't seem like it's doing too bad right now. 11.0 CO2. It doesn't actually look like it's running real bad at all right now. I'd like to get that number down a little bit. Alright. These Bell & Goss circulators actually come in 3 parts. You could buy the whole thing all together, but I'm just probably going to get the coupling and the pump, because this whole thing is probably like $3 grand. So we'll get just a couple parts we need for it and put it together. We should be good to go. The boiler's satisfied, but I noticed this flapper's getting stuck. Seems like it has enough weight to pull it back down. Put some coil on it, get it flowing a little bit better. I just heard the pump cut off. Just gonna go ahead and oil this here, oil that there. I don't want to get a whole lot of this stuff in there because it is oil, so it's flammable. Try to work that in there a little bit. All right, guys, I did more to that boiler, but I just got a couple things I wanted to show you there on it. I'm actually coming back to this job again tomorrow because they have a lot more equipment I'm gonna have to do. So they have like schedules and stuff set up on this boiler, real pain in the butt type of stuff. So when I get back here in the morning, hopefully everything will be calling and I can do a better evaluation of the boiler, maybe get some of that for you guys. But yeah, I got a bunch of air handlers to service here tomorrow, a whole bunch of stuff. So maybe I'll grab some of that for you guys tomorrow. So, all right, guys, let's see who won this Toptes combustible gas leak detector. All right, guys, here we are on the iPad. We're going to copy the link from yesterday's video, the typical Monday running heating calls. I think 35 of you commented, so there's going to be 35 people to cycle through. All right, we're going to go to here. We're going to go to the YouTube random comment picker. Gonna let this load, and it's right here. So we're going to paste the URL there. We're going to filter any duplicate comments. So anybody that commented twice or replied to anybody, it filters those out. We're going to do a 10-second duration. So it's going to cycle for 10 seconds before it picks a winner. 35 names. So I think 10 seconds is enough time. And then they're going to make us solve this little math problem, which is 7. And we're going to get the comments. Yep, they're right there, 35 comments. So we're going to find right here. And as soon as we press start, it's going to start cycling through and it's going to pick a winner. So good luck, guys. 10 seconds, it's going to do this. Shelby Dog with 2 G's says, thanks, Jeff. You have won the Toptes PT-199 combustible gas leak detector. So, Shelby Dog, send me a email, JeffsHVACAdventures at gmail.com, and we'll get your address and we'll send it to you. Congratulations, Shelby Dog. Yep, there is Shelby Dog's comment right there. Just says, thanks, Jeff. I already liked it. So we're going to go ahead and send that over to you once you send me an email. Very cool stuff. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this one. So if you haven't done so already, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you're new here, I try to do giveaways as companies send me stuff. So the more they send me, the more I'll give away. So I think I have some stuff should be coming in the next couple days or weeks, and we'll do another one. And I'm not going to advertise as giveaway anymore because I had spammers come in, hackers come in, whatever the hell you want to call them, sending you guys comments saying you've won and it wasn't me. So I'm not going to advertise as giveaway. You guys are just going to have to watch the videos to see. So, all right, guys, that's it for this one. I'll catch you on the next one.